Good evening and welcome to An Evening with Freddie Pierce. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the star of our show. Here's Freddie.
Are you ready to have a good time? Let me hear woo! Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey, baby, what's your hurry? Relax now, don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. 'Cause nice and easy does it every time. We're on the road to romance, that's safe to say, but let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. 'Cause nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Like the man said, one more time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. How's that to start things off tonight? Thank you so much. It's indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here with all of you folks tonight. We want you to hoot and holler and snort and stomp and have a big time tonight, because that's what this evening is all about. In fact, I had a lot of requests for this evening, and I'm going to get in just as many as I can during our program tonight. And we want you to do this also. This is a very participatory program. That's where everybody gets involved. So we want to see everybody having a big time, clapping and carrying on this evening. And as you can tell from my outfit here, I am proud to be an American. If you feel that way, let me hear a big woo! Yeah. I am so thankful to our men and women of our armed services. In fact, ever since September the 11th of 2001, almost every program that I've presented, I have worn the red, white, and blue. And I do that because I so appreciate both the men and the women from all of our armed services for giving us the freedom to be here to laugh tonight. So we thank each and every one of them. In fact, if we have any veterans here with us tonight, or people that have been in the military, past, present, whenever, just stand up for me right now. Let's see who we've got in the room. I want you to give them a big round of applause and a big hoot and a holler. Woo! Yeah! Thank you, both men and women, for that. And we continue to thank you every day for all you do for us. And as you can tell, we are going to have a big time tonight. I'm going to be having this back here simply because if I don't wipe, I'll explode before it's over with. So you're going to find we're going to be, in fact, I see some of you already fanning a little bit. Well, it's going to get warmer than that with all the things we've got going on this evening. In fact, speaking of hooting and hollering, there's a reason that I have everybody do that. I'm putting together a new project called Shake It Off and Stomp It. Now, think about that for just a moment. How many of you with a woo ever get a little stressed out? Let me hear woo. I even see somebody waving in the amen corner back there. That's right. Yes, there you go. I see you, darling. Well, I'll tell you, There's a story about an old farmer who had a mule, and that mule had wandered off, and when he wandered off, he fell into a deep hole. And the farmer went out and found that mule down in that deep hole, but had no way in the world to get him out of there. He thought, and he didn't know what to do, and he didn't want to be so inhumane as to let the animal starve to death. He just didn't know what to do, so he decided he was going to get a shovel and just start filling in the hole. He knew that wasn't good either, but it was better than letting the old mule starve to death. Well, every time he'd throw a pile of dirt in there with that shovel, that mule would shake it off and stomp it. He'd throw some more dirt in there, and that mule would shake it off and stomp it. Do you know, by the time he finished filling that hole up, that mule had made his way up to the top of that hole and walked out of the hole. How about that with a round of applause? Woo! So, the new project's going to be shake it off and stomp it whenever you get stressed out. Now, I'm going to show you some ways this evening you can get rid of your stress by other ways than just shaking it off and stomping it, too. In fact, I'm going to show you right now. I need a little bit of help. Where is Don Wooten sitting at? Don, where you at, brother? Don, give Don some applause. Don, come up here a minute. Let me hear it for Don. Woo! Don, step on over here, brother. I want you to come right up here on the platform. Come around on this side because we're kind of full on this end. And I need a little bit more help to do what I'm about to do here this evening. Where's my buddy Joe Oates sitting at? Joe, where you at, brother? Joe around the corner up the side. Where's Joe at? Joe, wave at me if you're around. I can't say, Joe, come on up on stage. Give Joe one of them big round of applause. Woo! Oh, gracious. Don, you got some fine help here to help you out this evening. You can tell Don looks tickled to death right now. Can you tell? That's right. Don, come on over here. We're going to put you right here beside that trap door. Right? No, I'm just teasing about. No, I'm just. Don didn't know if he was going to shake it off and stomp it or not. All right. Joe, how are you this evening, sir? You look about as happy as Joe did a while ago. Don did a minute ago. Yeah, look at him and smile. There you go. Give this man some more applause. That's right. Yeah. All right. Look at him. Show him without your head. Grin at him now. Let me see you grin. Yeah. There you go. Show him your teeth. That's right. Wait a minute. I'm going to need that anyway, so let me put that over here for right now. And you got such a good-looking head, too. I want you to know you're looking sharp tonight. All right. And I'm one to talk with my head, aren't I? Okay. Here's what we're going to do this evening. I actually had a chance to be a part of the National Hollering Contest recently, and we're going to see if we can make both you fellas candidates for the National Hollering Contest. Are you ready to holler tonight, Joe?
Yeah.
All right. I hope Don sounds a little happier than that. Joe, Don, you ready to holler tonight?
No.
Give them some more applause and pump them up. There you go. All right. Now, I got to tell you now, Don, there's a difference between hooting and hollering. I learned this at the National Hollering Contest over in Spivey's Corner. Now, I tell you, that is a big deal now. The winner of the National Hollering Contest goes to be on The Late Show with David Letterman, and the winner used to be on Johnny Carson's show. So you might just be the man to do this, or you too, Joe. So watch this fella first, and I'm going to see how he does, all right? There you are going to set an example for this man. That's right. Don, are you a little stressed?
Oh, yeah.
All right, try this first. Give me a little shake. Give me some shake. There you go. Now stomp it. Shake it and stomp. Give him some applause. There you go. You ought to be ready now. Now, the difference between a hoot and a holler is woo. Try that one time. Woo. Oh, he's good. Let's hear it. There you go. That's right. My buddy Joe, give me a big woo. Woo. How about it? Yeah. All right. Now, that's when you blow out. Hooting is when you suck in. That's remember, shake it off and stomp it. All right, that's right. Yeah, okay. He's doing a lot of shaking and stomping tonight. All right. Now, here's what I need for you to do now. On the count of 3, I want you to give me your best. You're going to suck it in and blow it out. Now, remember, Don, you got to be careful. Because some people try to blow out before they suck in. And we could have a splash section on the front row right here, so do be careful with that. So on the count of 3, Don, give me your best. Just like that, all right? Here we go. All right, suck it in. Joe, I didn't see it change much. Did you? It looked about the same. All right, count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Give him some applause. There you go. All right. He said he could holler good, but that hooting's a little tough. All right, now, it's all on you, Joe. I want you to give me your best. Ooh, this man's serious. Look at him looking at me. That's right. First of all, give me a little shake and stomp it. Let me see you. Oh, yeah. Now stomp it. Shake it, stomp it, shake it. I believe that was more of a tap dance. Let's hear some more applause for him there. He's doing good. All right. Now remember, all you got to do is go. Woo! 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
How about it for my buddy Joe? Yeah! Don, you can learn from him now, all right? I can tell he's ready for this evening. In fact, I tell you what we're going to do. I love, as you can see over here to the side, when I was growing up, I loved hats and costumes and all kinds of things, and I brought some of those here with me tonight. In fact, for the past 40 years, I've been using hats and glasses and different voices and all kinds of things. In fact, Don, I've been hearing a lot of voices in my head. Could you look at me and tell that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. He knows I'm certifiable now. So here's what I thought we'd do this evening. One of the best ways to get the stress out of your life is not only to hoot and holler, but at the same time to feel good about yourself. We decided we're going to do an experimental illusion this evening, some magic tonight, using you, Don, and using my buddy Joe right over here. All right? Are you ready for this, Joe? Oh, yeah, Joe's ready. Give him some applause there. There you go. He's already bowing and hadn't done anything yet. I like that. That's good. All right. So here's what we're going to do tonight. First of all, we got to get you looking a little more the part. I tell you what, let me grab this mic stand right back here. Put that down on the floor. Grab this out here. And I'll tell you what we're going to do first. I'm going to get a hat that I think will look good on you here. Let me try this first. All right. Joe, let's put this on you right here. See what we look like. How about it for Joe? Yo, yeah. Don't touch my stuff. I'm getting to you in a minute, all right? You look like a unicorn right now. Maybe we better lay it down. There you go. I don't know. Either way. Your head, there you go. You're looking good. We need something for your head now. All right. Let's see if we can get you looking more like a magician's assistant, more like a wizard here tonight. I brought for you here, sir, a hat. Hold on. Turn around where I can get to you. No, this way. This way. There you go. Let me get this on. There you go. All right. Don, let's hear it for Don, right? Yes. Don, you look like a commercial for Jiffy Pop popcorn right now, I'm going to tell you. I don't think that's going to work. I'll tell you what, we got you looking more like a master magician wizard here tonight. Let's see. Oh, he's back here. What? Don said, I am Mr. Hollywood now. That's right. Let me see if I can find you a better hat here. I'll tell you what. Let me try this one on you right here. You'll look a little more like my buddy there. Hold on just a second. Let's get this one. Pull that down. There you go. Get down. Get that on there. Stand up, Joe, where everybody see you. That's right. That's it. Don't touch it now. Hold your arms straight out, Joe. All right? Straight out. Hold your arms straight out. Straight out, Joe. All right. Now, Joe. Don, which one are you, Joe or Don?
I'm Don.
Don, all right. Right now, I don't think he knows who he is, to be honest with you. All right. All right. Now, I tell you what, we need something else for you. We've got hold on here. We got some glasses for you here, so you'll look like a high-styling magician, Merlin the magician there. Let's see what he looks like. Can you get around your ear there, Joe? That's right. Give Joe some applause there. Let's hear yes. Don, I didn't have but one set of glasses left, and so I tell you what, we'll try these on you and see how this works out tonight. There we go. All right, give it up for my buddy Don right there. Yes. How are you? Don, you're tickled to death to be here right now, aren't you? I tell you. You're the most ninja-looking Merlin I've ever seen, I'll be honest with you. All right, now, to get into this thing tonight, here's what I need for you to do, Don. I need for you to hold your arms out to the side, not like you're sleepwalking there. That's right. Now, in just a minute, I want you to wiggle your hips like this, and I want you to say, I am the master wizard. Just like that. You got it? Got it? I am the master wizard. All right, let's see it.
I am the master wizard.
You didn't move your hips. Move your hips this time.
I am the master wizard.
Yes, Don, right there, yes. Woo! Don, in a minute, you're going to shake it off and stomp it a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. All right. Got something here. Just keep those out like that. Got something else here. We got this for you just in case we lose some people tonight. I want you to hold that sign up right there. And when you do, I want you to wiggle like Don did a minute ago, Joe. I want you to do just like that. All right? Now, hear it. Let's hear it. Joe, do it, Joe. Let's say, yeah! Don, your words are.
Oh, yeah.
I am the master wizard.
I am the master wizard.
Woo! All right. Joe, you can put your arms down now. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do this evening. I have hermetically sealed a deck of cards that I brought with me tonight, and through my powers of ESPN this evening, I am going to attempt to read the mind of my buddy Don here. As soon as he opens up our cards, he's going to pick a card out of that deck. He's going to hold it close to his chest. And then through our powers up here, Joe, we're going to see if we can guess what that card is. All right? Are you ready? Show them the sign. Let's hear it from the audience. Show, wiggle. Yeah, now you can do the thank you. You can turn it over thank you now. That's all right. That's fine. Okay. Now, while you're doing this, opening up the cards, picking out a card here, Don, I'm going to work with him on something here. So go ahead, open up the deck. Here's what we're going to do with you right now, sir. Let me have that for just a minute. Tell you what I did earlier tonight. I didn't have a magic wand with me, so I brought with me tonight Mabel, the rubber chicken. Now, actually, we've got a rubber chicken, and I've also got something many people don't ever see, and that's a rubber cow. So which one would you like to work with tonight, the rubber cow or the rubber chicken? The chicken, all right. If you had picked a cow, we wouldn't want you to squeeze him because he'll do this. All right? Okay. Now, since you picked a chicken, don't do that to her either because she'll do like this. All right? So you're going to hold her just like that, okay? Now, when I tell you, you're going to wave the chicken, all right? Okay. Don, when I finished with the chicken, I was hoping that you'd have the deck open there, brother. You're not such a master magician after all, are you? No, I didn't think so. All right. But while I'll work on something else while you're doing that, okay? While I was out this evening, I was looking for something we could use in the show, and I went by the neighborhood Walmart and picked up a coloring book. Now, the only problem was, I'll tell you, Joe, I didn't check it early enough to make sure that I had a regular coloring book here. Because Don, whenever you can get that thing open, we'll go on with your part of the show, all right? What we want to show you here, Joe, is that we've got a coloring book with nothing in it at all. Now, what we need for you to do is to wave that chicken over the book on the count of 3, and we're going to see if we can get some pictures in here. Now, you're not only going to wave the chicken, but you're going to say the magic words. Joe, I don't even know if you can see me behind them glasses. Are you still with me? Shake your head. Let me see, Joe. All right. Don, it's 2 hours. That's all we got. We got to be out of here in a little while, so do the best you can. All right. Now, your magic, I'll go on with this until you can get it done. All right. Don's just talking to himself over there. He don't care anymore. All right. Now, here's what I want you to do. Now, your words tonight when you wave the chicken is going to be this. Welcome to an evening with Freddie Pierce on this wonderful, spectacular, splendiferous evening. Are you ready?
No.
You didn't come with Don tonight by any chance, did you? All right. Let's try this thing out. Just say whatever magic words come to you. All right, here we go. I want you to wave the chicken. Wave it over the book there, Joe. Wave it over the book. That's right. Wave the chicken. Wave the chicken. Wave the chicken. And the magic words are...
Woo!
Don, what do you do for a living? He said, I don't open cards, I'll tell you that. All right. I'll go on, and we'll see if you're ready in a minute here. Okay, let's see if we happen to find anything this evening. We have pictures. Give us a applause. Joe, we got pictures, but we got to have color pictures. That's what a coloring book's all about. So on the count of 3, you're going to wave the chicken over the coloring book. You're going to say the magic words. Welcome to the evening with Freddie Pierce, this spectacular Shake It Off and Stomp It evening. Don, you're losing your glasses, my friend. I'm going to tell you, that's all right. Maybe I can help you out a little bit here, Don. I'll tell you what, give me that, put that back in here. Just stick it in there, all right? Maybe this will help you. Try that one. All right, here we go. Now. I thought the bigger ones might help you out a little bit there. If you'd have, I don't think if they were the size of this room, it would help you out that much, would it, Don? All right, just do the best you can. All right. Now, remember, we're looking color pictures, all right? Let me show them again. We got black and white. We're looking at color pictures, all right? Count to three. You're going to wave the chicken and say the magic words. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wave the chicken, and say the magic words. All right.
Whoa!
He's sticking with that. Let's hear it for my buddy Joe right there. Don, I'm running out of magic, brother. We got to do this thing pretty soon, okay? All right, this is the last one, my friend, all right? I brought with me tonight a green silk and a yellow silk. How would you, sir, like to see me change this green silk and the yellow silk? Would you like to see them change? All right, we got a yellow silk and a green silk. Applause, applause, applause. Maybe you'd like it better if we did it red and blue. How about that? Yeah. Don, I'm out of it. That's it. That's all I got. Give my brothers Joe and Don a round of applause tonight. Hold on a second, friend. Don't do anything yet. I just want you to look and see how pretty you look this evening. Look in that mirror right there. Give it up for both of them. Let's hear it for Joe and Don. There you go. Thank you, Joe. How about it for my buddy Joe? Let's hear it for him one more time there. Woo! You can throw him down right there, my friend. That's it. That's it. Now get off my stage. You're not doing me any good at all here. Get your hat and go. Let's hear it one more time for Joe and Don. Are you having a good time tonight? Let me hear. Woo! That's what we want. You know, anytime you're stressed out, the best thing you can do is shake it off and stomp it. And I see Joe and Don doing the whole thing all the way back there. He's shaking it and stomping it as he goes. One of the other things you can do is hoot and holler. If you get just burned out, instead of keeping it on the inside, get it out on the outside. Now, I'm a true believer in this because on the back of my car, this is my license. Actually, on the back of my red truck, that's my license plate right there. That's right. Everywhere I go, I woo. People look in I'm looking in my rearview mirror. People always love to read your license plate. I look back there, they're going, woo. They pass me or I pass them, we woo right back at each other just like that. What I see here is what I love to see on those people's faces, and that is people laughing and enjoying themselves. We stay too stressed out. Some of you might have heard this before. I call it my stressed out prayer. I want to share it with you tonight. Dear Lord, so far today I've done all right. I haven't gossiped, haven't lost my temper, haven't been greedy, grumpy, nasty, selfish, or even indulgent. And Lord, I'm very thankful for that. But in a few minutes, God, I'm going to have to get out of bed. Think about it. And from then on, I'm going to need a lot more help. How many of you would ever feel that way? There you go. Well, I think I've got something here that'll help soothe your soul this evening. Some of the favorite music that people tell me is theirs is some that I love to share, and they say this is their favorite. I hope you'll enjoy it. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet. The birds hush They're singing, and the melody that he gives to me within my heart is ringing, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I thank you for letting me share that with you. Thank you so much. I love sharing music because that's another great way to lower your stress levels. How many of you would have, woo, at the end of the day when you've had a busy, stressed out day, you get in your car and you turn on your favorite music. Let me hear a big woo. Almost every single one of us do that. So there's several things you can do. First of all, you can shake it off and stomp it. Second thing you can do is hoot and holler. Third thing you can do is to listen to some of your favorite music. I wear two different insignias on my lapel. One is, of course, the flag, and I told you earlier how much I appreciate what the men and women of our armed services do. The second one here is the Gideons. I'm a part of the Gideons. I'm one of those folks who put the Bibles into hotels and motels all across the country, and that's fine. You can applaud for that also. Woo! Yeah. And as I do that and get to speak on behalf of the Gideons in churches, I tell them what scientists are just learning now, that laughter is the best medicine. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 says, a cheerful heart is like good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries the bones. How many of you have ever heard laughter is the best medicine? Let's say, woo! I don't know if Don and Joe believe that right now, but it is true. You do feel better when you're laughing and enjoying yourself. There's just something about that. In fact, Duke University has just finished doing a study on that, and they say when we're taking in that oxygen, we're feeling much better, we're pumped up, and some painkillers come from our brain into the rest of our body called endorphins. And when I go into the schools to talk about substance abuse and character education, I tell all the teenagers and the young people about that they don't need to stick chemicals inside their body to make them feel good. They've got natural painkillers. Some of you might not realize this, that you've got painkillers, those endorphins inside your body that are 200 times stronger than morphine. Think about that for a moment. You've got chemicals inside that are 200 times stronger than the strongest pain medicine they give people that are literally on their deathbed. But you got to know how to get them out. So one of the first things you can do, you can shake it off and stomp it, because anytime you start moving, you feel better. You can walk, laugh, dance, jump, hoot, holler. All of that helps you feel better on the inside. Now, I've got somebody here tonight who is a brand new person I want you to meet here this evening, and he said he had something to say about feeling good because he goes way back. Now, I'm not talking about back to biblical times. I'm talking about even further back than that, but he told me there was some help that he was going to need this evening, and I thought to help him out tonight, there'd be nobody better than Miss Ann Jones. Where's Ann sitting at? Ann, where you at, darling? Ann, throw your hand up. Where's Ann at? Ann around the corner, up the side, in the middle. Ann, come on over here. Give Ann a round of applause right there. Let's hear it for Ann. Woo! Ann, come on over here. We've got for you, I'm going to clear off my stool here. As you can tell, this is about what my room looks like at home, doesn't it, Amy? Woo! So I feel right at home here this evening. I want you to sit right down there, if you will, Ann. How are you feeling tonight?
Pretty good.
Can you give me one of those? Woo! Yeah, there you go. Give her some applause there. That's right. Yeah. Everybody's working on that part, aren't they? That's right. Step up just a minute. I want to see if you can do that shake it off and stomp it thing. Let me see you do a little shaking there. There you go. Oh, do it again. Let's see. Yeah, do it. Yeah, that's better than what, Don, that looks a lot better than you did. Give her some more applause there. Let's hear it. All right. Now, I told you there's a fellow I want to introduce to everybody here this evening, and I want to bring him out. Let me get my stand right over here. And he specifically asked for a beautiful young lady to be sitting by his side when he came out tonight. I don't know exactly what he's going to say. And by the way you look, you don't know either, do you? That's right. But he does like a lot of applause. Again, this is his debut appearance this evening. How about a round of applause for Leon? Let's hear it for Leon. Leon, where you at, buddy? Leon? There you go. Leon, come up. Stand up. Stand up. There you go. Stand up. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I like girls.
Yeah.
I love girls. You like me? I don't understand.
Maybe if you act a little nicer to the young lady, that it'll help some.
Act nicer.
That's right. Act a little nicer.
What?
Yeah, I want maybe if you wink at her.
Wink?
That's right, like this.
Do that again.
All right.
I try.
All right, you try.
You like? It worked. Clap, clap, clap.
Now, what is it that you wanted to do this evening that you said dealt with? That would look at me.
I like her better.
All right. That dealt with getting stress out of your life.
Work together.
Work together.
Yeah.
That's right. Teamwork is another way that you can.
That worked good.
So what kind of teamwork are you talking? Teamwork does help when you're stressed out.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of teamwork you want to do?
I want to sit with her.
Is that okay, Ann, if he sits with you? Tell you what, I just thought of something. Why don't we let Ann tonight learn to be a ventriloquist? How about a round of applause for Ann to become a ventriloquist tonight? You just sit right there, Ann. I tell you what, I'm going to take this off, and I want you to put your hand right up in there. There you go. That's right, all the way up into his head. Oh, that's good. That's good. Turn him where everybody can see him there. There you go. Now, the whole point, give her some applause. She's doing well so far. All right. Now, the whole point of this evening is that you have his mouth moving at the same. I'll do his voice, all right? All you got to do is move his mouth here this evening, okay? So have him look at the crowd.
Hello. I cannot talk. Ann, I can't see Ann.
Why don't you do this, Leon? Why don't you sing a little song tonight?
I think that will be good idea.
Don, he talks about as good as you did up here a while ago. I'm going to tell you, all right? Okay. Why don't we do a little song? What song would you like to do here this evening while you sit with Ann? No, I'm the one talking right now. Don't move his lips while I'm talking. There you go. This is like a bad Chinese movie, isn't it? That's all right. When I talk, you let him look at me, and then you move his mouth when he talks. Yeah, he's even shaking. That's good. Give him some applause. There you go. Yes, that's right. All right. Now have him look at the crowd. Okay, he's going to talk now.
I think I will sing row, 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 row your boat.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
All right. Here we go. You ready to sing? Are you going to help him, or you want him just to sing? You just wait. You're not going to do a thing, are you? All right, here we go. You ready, Leon?
I am ready.
Sounds like you're straining.
I am.
All right. You ready?
All right.
roll, roll. No, it goes open whenever when you row. That's right. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Nearly, life is but a dream. How about a round of applause for my assistant Ed and Leon the Caveman? Thank you, and give her a big woo! All right, well, he lost his club here tonight. All right. Excuse me. Right now, I want to bring out for you the most requested of all the young people that I carry on stage with me. This gentleman travels with me all across the United States. Excuse me. And he wanted to come out and visit with you folks for a while here tonight. And do you want to work with him, or you want just me to work with him tonight? Okay, well, I'll just do my own thing, all right? He said that he had something interesting to share with us this evening, and he wanted to share it with all of you also. So with a round of applause and a hoot and a holler, please welcome Mr. Hyram Bradshaw. Let's hear it, Hyram! Hyram, how are you?
I'm doing good. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling well now.
Oh, there's some good-looking girls out here tonight.
Woo! Yeah, all right. Listen, Romeo, you told me that you had a girlfriend.
I do. I got me a girlfriend. Her name is Hootenanny. Whoa!
You're dating a girl named Hootenanny?
Uh-huh. She got a sister named Lassie. Woo!
What? You're dating a girl named Hootenanny?
Uh-huh.
She's got a sister named Lassie. Uh-huh. Listen, Hyram, Lassie's a dog.
You think Lassie's a dog? You ought to see Hootenanny. Woo!
All right.
Woo! I knew I was going to have trouble with her when I saw her with hair curlers on.
Wait a minute there, Hyram. A lot of girls wear hair curlers.
Not on their legs, though. Woo!
All right.
Woo! We just call her Fuzzy around the house.
All right. You said that she looked like an angel that had dropped from heaven.
Right on her face.
All right. Now listen. You told me she looked like a saint.
She sure does, a St. Bernard.
No, all right, listen. All right. Would you stop that now? You should be nicer to her.
I know it. I tell you what, she's been real sick. Here I say, oh, this is a good crowd.
All right. And you say she's been sick?
Yeah, she's been sick.
Yeah. Well, did you take her to the doctor?
I sure did.
What did the doctor say was wrong with her?
Doctor said she had the deadly furniture disease.
Woo! All right. The deadly furniture disease?
Uh-huh.
What exactly is that?
He said her chest had done dropped into her drawers.
All right, now listen.
Y'all, yeah, wow!
Yeah.
Y'all must know her.
All right, listen.
She said something about getting her stomach stapled. Woo.
All right. Her stomach stapled.
Well, yeah, I said stapled to what? The Waffle House?
All right, all right.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
All right. Wait a minute now. You should be nicer to. You don't want somebody skinny as a toothpick, do you?
No, I don't hold lumberyard either.
All right, listen. Listen. I thought.
Yeah, they just got that one.
All right. I tell you what. Why don't you this evening? Why don't you let me do a little something tonight?
What do you want to do?
Well, I want to show these folks what a great and wonderful singer I am.
I heard you earlier. You ain't that hot.
All right, listen. I'm a very versatile singer. I can sing a high C, or I can sing a low C.
But most of the time you sing lousy.
All right, listen. I have, singers run in my family.
They ought to run somewhere.
All right, listen.
What are you doing to the hand?
I'm trying to help you out.
I don't need any help, all right?
Yeah,
I'd do something if I could work these hands.
all right. Would you just quit now? Let me try my song out this evening.
What are you going to sing?
Well, I'm going to sing an old song.
Old song.
Old song.
All right.
I'm going to now. Don't you bother.
I don't want to say a word.
All right.
Not a thing.
All right. Don't sing now.
Not a word.
Hush. All right.
I'm going to sit right here.
All right. Just sit there.
I'm sitting right here. Not a word.
All right.
Do your little song. All right. Oh, is that it? No, just... I'm trying to clear my throat a little bit. Try this. Wait. Hyram, huh? Don't spit on the stage. Why, is it leaking? No, listen. It's in bad taste. That's why I was going to spit it out. All right, listen. Go on with your old song. All right, okay, old song. Here we go. Go ahead, all right. Not a word. Hush. All right. I ain't saying nothing, just moving my eyes. All right. You look like trying to get the hair out of your eyes. All right, stop it. Wishful thinking. All right, look, listen. I just thought of something. What? Hold your head down the side of 9, all right? You know what? What? We just mooned this whole crowd. All right, listen to that. That was a good one, all right. So I think your side wet his pants. All right, stop it now, listen. Would you... Sing your old song. All right, here we go. Wagon wheels keep a turning. Wagon wheels keep a turning. Wagon wheels. Sounds more like your axle's dragging. All right, stop it. Do you think you could do better? I can't do no worse. All right. Tell you what then, what? Why don't we, to finish out our portion of the program here tonight together, why don't we show these folks what a great ventriloquist I am? What a what? What a great ventriloquist I am. Ventriloquist? No. Ventriloquist. Ventriloquist. No. V-E-N, Ven, V-E-N, Ven, T-R-I-L, Trio, T-R-I-L, Trio, O-O, Q-I-S-T, Quist, Q-I-S-T, Quist. That's right, ventriloquist, ventriloquist. All right, listen. What does a ventriloquist do? Well, that means I'm standing up here and I'm talking for you. You're what? You talking for me? I'm talking for you. Get out of here. And again, I say, all right. You talking for me. I'm talking for you. No wonder I sound so stupid. All right, listen, look. Since you don't like my singing, why don't you and I do a song together? Why don't we just do that, all right? Why don't we do a song that is one of my very favorites, in fact. It goes way back. You go way back. This will work. All right, listen. A lot of times people, when they have homecomings at their churches, they would have like dinner on the ground. I'd rather have it on the table. All right, stop it. And then they'd have a 4-part harmony quartet come in to sing. Is that right? That's exactly right. Well, what does that have to do with us? Well, we're going to do one of those songs tonight. Huh? You and I are going to do one of those songs. Yeah. 1, 2. There's not the two of us, Einstein. All right. I tell you what. You take the high part. Do this. No. All right. Your breath stinks. All right. I'm going to look this way. All right, stop it, Turner. Can you do that? All right. This is called the Old Convention Song. I'm going to take the low part, you take the high part, and we'll go back and forth really fast, and this will show what a great ventriloquist I am. Is that right? That's right. Have you got music? I got it right over here. You going to go with me? I ain't sitting here. All right. All right. Let me go get ready. I got it over here. You started off, all right. We used to compromise around, have dinner on the ground underneath those old shade trees.
And sing those old songs in shape notes in 4-part harmony.
Like he set me free.
He'll pilot me and
Anywhere is home. How long has it been since you heard an old convention song? I still love to hear those old convention songs that I heard as a child.
Just a child.
We sing them all day long. Ah!
I'm gonna walk
Again.
just a little talk
Again.
all the day long.
How long has it been since you heard an old convention song? Y'all can clap now, all right? Gospel songs today have a lot to say to lift you up when you're feeling down.
Some have a country flavor, Some have a modern sound.
They all had the need of playing seat, so I know they can't go wrong.
But there's none so dear as when I hear an old convention song.
I still love to hear those old convention songs that I heard as a child.
Just a child.
We sing them all day long. Like
I'm gonna walk.
Yeah.
Just a little talk.
Oh. I like messing you up. As a then, since you heard an old convention song, how long has it been since you heard?
After a while,
How long since you heard?
give the world a smile.
How long since you heard?
I'm winging my way back home.
How long has it been since you heard an old convention song? One more time. Has it been since you heard an old convention song?
An old convention song.
How about a Hyram Bradshaw?
Get me out of here. All right. Get me. Watch it. All right.
Yeah, how about it? Are you having a good time tonight? You enjoying yourself? Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you what, you about wore me out. I think he said Donald's worn out too. Give him another round of applause to all my helpers so far tonight. Woo! Thank you so much. It's indeed a pleasure, as I said a few moments ago, to be able to share some laughter here with you tonight. To, as we said a little earlier, shake it off and stomp it. Get rid of some of that stress we have in our life. Are you feeling better than you did when you came in? Let me hear a big woo! Well, then we seem to be doing our job. There you go. Well here this evening. And I'm going to attempt, if I can find enough air within my body, to do something special for you as we close out the portion of our program that means an awful lot. As we've talked about tonight, we've talked about my feelings about the Gideons and how much I believe in what they stand for. We've talked about tonight how much I believe in what our men and women of our armed services stand for. And the gentleman who was named Entertainer of the Century for the 20th century used to end his program with something called the American Trilogy. That fellow's name was Elvis Presley. How many of you ever heard of that guy? Let me hear it. Well, Elvis got this song. It was actually 3 songs put together by a fellow by the name of Mickey Newberry. And Mickey, once he put these songs together, it became an instant classic. And before they'd ever close the show and say Elvis has left the building, he would finish up his program with this song. So in honor of our men and women that stood up this evening and said they're part of our service personnel, I want to do this especially for them tonight, and hopefully do it in the tradition of the way Elvis did it.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Oh, times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away, in Dixieland I take my stand to live and die in Dixie. For in Dixieland I was born early, Lord, one frosty morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy is bound to die. And oh, my trials, Lord, soon be over. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is marching on.
Yeah. All right. Boy, I tell you, it gave me time to get my shirts changed. I run through those things in a hurry. And I tell you, after such a great, fun time during that first half, sometimes during a second half, things can get a little sluggish. And I don't want that to happen this evening. So I thought there was only one way to keep that from happening. Something sort of like this. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will. But what a thrill, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Laughed at love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and you moved me, honey. Now love is fine, oh so fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby, woo. Feels good, yeah. Hold me, baby. I'm looking at you, that's right. I want to love you like a lover. Wow! You're kind, so fine. I want to tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. Shoot my nails and I twiddle my toes. Feeling nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. All right, brother, stand up for me here a minute. Come on over here. Give him some applause there. Step on over here. Come on over. They didn't call Jerry Lee the killer because he stood in one place. Now get your hands on the piano like that. Wiggle those hips. Let's see the hip. Show him this side of it. Turn around and show him that. Woo! Give him some applause there, yeah? Woo! Kiss me, baby. Oh, feels good. I gotta get. Hug me, baby. I wanna love you like a lover should. I'm gonna sit with you. That's fine. Ooh, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine, 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 yeah. Chew my nails and a twiddle my thumb. You knew I was coming out, didn't you? Woo! Oh. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. How about it there? Let's hear it. Woo! She said, just let me lay my head on you. That's all I want to do. There you go. Give all my friends there a round of applause. They helped me out with that. Woo! Oh, me. Some people ask in the programs that I do as I travel around, they say you bring Freddie and friends with you. And that is true. I do bring friends with me all the time. Some of them are like my little friends that you met earlier tonight, and I'll meet a little bit later this evening. And some of them are friends that I bring, as I told Don a little earlier tonight, some of those friends inside my head, you know, that are always talking. Is that why you said you didn't know me earlier? Is that why? That's right. This fella, that's why I bring all my hats and costumes with me, because ever since I can remember, as I told you earlier, I've loved hat racks with hats and glasses and all kinds of things, and I brought one of those hats with me. Let me check around the corner here and see if I can find just the right one. A while back, I had a chance to be a part of something called the 30th anniversary salute to the Andy Griffith Show. How many of you would have, ever watched the old Andy Griffith Show? Let me hear, woo! Well, they had a lot of the stars there. Don Knotts, who played Barney Fife, was there. Thelma Lou, who plays his girlfriend, she coming along. Otis, the town drunk, he was there. Let's see, Goober, that ran the filling station, was there. And a fella I got to sadly say just passed away recently was there also, by the name of Howard Morris. Now, if you're not familiar with that name, Howard is the fella that used to come down from the hills and throw a bunch of rocks by the name of Ernest T. Bass. How many of you remember that fella? Let me hear, woo! Well, that's the reason they asked me to be on the program. They found out that I impersonated some of the characters, and they wanted me to come on and surprise the fella who played Ernest T. Bass by doing his voice. Now, if you can remember, Ernest T. used to come down from the hills looking for a girlfriend. Well, bless his heart, he just couldn't seem to find one. I don't know what the problem was, but Andy decided on one occasion on an episode called My Fair Ernest T. Bass to help him out. That's right, he was going to clean him up and take him over to Mrs. Wiley's for a swank party. Some of you remember that party, that's right. Now, when Ernest T. used to come down from the hills, he'd say something that sounded sort of like this.
If I'd seen you coming, I'd know what to do. I'd throw to both arms and I'd have over with you. It's me, it's Ernest T.
Now you can clap. There you go. But on this particular episode, he only had to say one thing at Mrs. Wiley's swank party, and that is, how do you do, Mrs. Wiley? Well, you know you can't take the country out of some people, so when Ernest T. said it, it sounded a little bit more like this.
How do you do, Mrs. Wiley?
There you go. Andy said, Ernest T., try that again. He said,
How do you do, Mrs. Wiley?
Andy said, Ernest T., you're doing pretty good, but you're twanging when you talk. You're talking through your nose. And Ernest T. had the best answer. He said,
I do that on purpose so I can talk whilst I eat.
so if any of you need to talk and eat, you'll know what to do. How about it for Ernest T. Bass right there? Yeah. Woo! Now, there's another fellow I want to bring out that as on part of my hat and coat rack here this evening, that has to be the most requested of all the impersonations that I do. Before I bring him out, though, as we did a little bit earlier tonight, we have some audience participation involved. Where's George Joseph sitting at? George, where you at, brother? George, wave at him. There you go. George, come on down here. Give George a round of applause. Let's hear it for George. Woo! That's all right, George. We got another hour. That's fine. Just come on. There you go. Do like Don did a while ago. Shake it off and stomp it. That's right. He looks about as happy as Don and Joe did a little earlier tonight. That's right. Come on up here, brother. Now, this fella that I want George to help us out with this evening, as I said, is one of the most requested of all the impersonations I do. In fact, if you're talking about somebody who talked about stress relief, who talked about being a Christian fella, who also was one of the funniest gentlemen I ever knew and got a chance to work with him on occasion, when he passed away about 5 or 6 years ago, the nicest thing people said about him was that he was a Christian and that he was one of the funniest fellas they ever knew. And I hope they can say the same thing about me when I leave this world from here. Let me give him a little introduction. He's from a place known as Yazoo City, Mississippi. That's right. He's got a couple of nicknames. In fact, he wears a red coat also. One of those nicknames is the Mouth of Mississippi, and the other one is Marcel Ledbetter's best friend. With a round of applause and a hoot and a holler, help me welcome Jerry Clower. Here we go, Jerry! I want y'all to know I'm something another glad a while to be here with y'all tonight. If y'all tickled to be here, let me hear you say, woo, I feel it in my heart. Yes, I do. If you remember Uncle Verse and Aunt Pet Ledbetter, they had a bunch of young'uns around that house by the name of Ardel, Burnell, Raynell, W.L., Linnell, Odell, Udell, Marcel, Claude, Eugene, and Clovis. Yes, hanging around that house. When I spied him sitting back there, I said, woo, he looks like one of them Ledbetters. Come on over here, brother. Stand right over there. That's right. Look at that crowd. Grin at them. Show them your teeth. He looks just like Marcel Ledbetter. Give him some applause there. Marcel Ledbetter. Ooh, you want to shake it off and stomp it right now? Woo! Yeah! The only thing you didn't do is suck it in. I believe he's learned something tonight. That's right. Marcel Ledbetter was my best friend. We did everything together growing up. And Marcel, one day we were at Mr. Duval Scott's general store. And Marcel loved to go raccoon hunting. And he never knew when the notion was going to strike him that he was going to want to go raccoon hunting. So Marcel Ledbetter always wore his favorite raccoon hunting cap everywhere he went. You kind of see where this is going, don't you? That's right. Sir, you have the honor and the privilege tonight of wearing Marcel Ledbetter's favorite raccoon hunting cap. That's right. Give him some applause. Let's hear it. Hold your head down. There you go. Let's hear it for him. Right there he is. Yeah. Wait a minute. You got a flap up. Hold on a second. There you go. That's right. You don't put your flap up except on Sunday. All right, that's right. Now grin at him one more time. Look at him grin. That's right. You the spitting image of Marcel Ledbetter. I want you to know that. Try that one more time. Yes. While Marcel and his brother Ardel were sitting on the porch at Mr. Duval Scott's general store, hot one day, about like it is this evening up here. That's right. They were sitting there, and their main hunting dog, Highball, was sitting right down at the foot of the steps down there. He was give out, laid, stretched out. Look at him like he's laid out, stretched out down there. You don't look much different when you walked up here a while ago. That's right. While Marcel and his brother Ardel were sitting there looking at Highball, Highball decided it was time to get up and take a bath. So he stretched like this and raised his back leg up and reached all the way around and started cleaning up in the private area. Look at him like he's doing that. Marcel looked at his brother Ardel, said, I wish I could do that. This is where communication comes in strong. Ardel looked at his brother Marcel and said, what? Marcel said, I wish I could do that. Ardel said, you try it and that dog will bite you. Shake it off and stomp it. One day, Marcel was helping Uncle Verse on the farm by milking a cow. Now, get this picture now. Marcel's down on the stool, got them udders up between his fingers, and he's going zanga, 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 just like that.
You Marcel, so squat down on the stool. Just squat a little bit. There you go. Get your fingers up there on them udders. Up on the udders. Yeah. A little closer. This ain't Dolly. That's right. Yeah, there you go. As far as that goes, it ain't Janet Jackson either. That's right. All right. Now, you got to get the front end working with the back end. It goes like this. Zanga, 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 zanga. Try that one time.
Zanga, 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 zanga.
Give him some applause. He's doing good. Yeah. By that time, a fella comes in the barn door. He said, "Excuse me, Mr. Ledbetter." Marcel said, "Oh, what you want?"
Ooh, what you want?
We got to work on that part a little bit. That's right. Man said, "Can you tell me how to get the Bogachita?" Marcel said, "Oh, sure I can."
Oh, sure I can. Oh.
Hey.
Woo. Woo.
I got the wipe on that one, I tell you, that's right. All right. The man wants to know how to get the Bogachita. Tell him how to get there.
I don't know.
You, Marcel, just give him some directions.
Go out and turn left and then turn right. At the stoplight. That's it.
Ain't y'all had directions like, didn't know where you going, just go right and left at the stop line, you'll be there. All right. The man goes back out the door. Marcel gets back on the stool, udders up between your fingers, and you go. Woo! No! It's zanga, zanga. It ain't whoa! You got to get the zanga, zanga going with the back end. That's right.
Okay. Zinga, zinga.
Zanga, zanga.
Zanga, zanga, zanga.
Give him some applause. He's trying. That's right. By that time, the fella comes back in the barn door, and Marcel's getting ill now. Look at him like you upset. Yeah, that's about how you looking at me right now. That's right. Marcel said, "Oh, what you want this time?"
Woo! What you want this? Woo! What's the matter? Would you? Oh, whoa! Woo! What you want this time?
Yeah. Now he's getting cocky. All right. Man said, "Can you tell me what time it is?" Marcel said, "Oh, sure I can."
Whoa! Sure I can.
Woo! Sure I can.
Sure I can.
Woo! I don't know which one's going to fall off the stage first, me or you. I'm going to tell you. Now, the man wants to know what time it is. Now, for just a minute, I'll be Marcel and you be the man. All right? Everybody say, "You the man." All right. Now, the man wants to know what time it is. Marcel gets down on the stool, gets hold of that cow's udders, lifts up, puts his head down in the cow's side. He said, "It's 1:45." That man looked just about like you right now. He said, "You mean to tell me you can feel of that cow's udders and tell what time it is?" Marcel said, "Oh, sure I can."
Woo! Sure I can.
Yeah.
It's 1:45.
Yeah. You ever heard of going uphill both ways? That's about what we're doing here right now. That's right. The man wants to know how you can tell it's 1:45 by feeling of that cow's udders. All right? So I'll be Marcel and you be the man. Everybody, you the man. All right. Now Marcel gets down on the stool, has the man squat down side of him, He said, "Get hold of the cow's udders." That's right. No, like this, like you're holding them. That's right. Now lift up, put your head down. Lift up, put your head down. Now you see that clock on the wall over there. Give him some applause for helping me. Woo!
Sure I can.
Sure I can.
Give him some applause. How about it for Cousin George right there? Woo! Look at that, a standing ovation. I'll tell you what, I didn't know if he was going to wear me out or I was going to wear him out. I'm not sure yet. Give him another round of applause. He did a good job there. Well, right now, I want to do something extra special for you. All evening long, we've talked about shaking it off and stomping it, shaking it off and stomping it. And so far, everybody that's helped us here tonight has done a wonderful job with it. Give them a round of applause also there. There you go. I'll get rid of my Jerry coat and put my Freddy coat back on up here. While I'm doing that, as we said, we had several special requests tonight, and I wanted to make sure, because this was the most requested outside of Jerry Clower that I had here this evening. But as you've seen, and as I promised you, this is a very participatory program where everybody gets involved, and I believe George did an excellent job getting involved. And the only ones I thought that might be able to even outdo George is a fella by the name of Wayne Grady. Where's Wayne sitting at? Wayne, where you at, brother? Wayne, huh? Huh? Wayne Hill. Wayne Hill. Where Wayne Hill at? Wayne Hill, is that right? Hill? If you're a Grady or Hill, come on up here. Give him some applause there. Woo! Yeah. Maybe I just thought he looked like a Grady. I think you do. Bobby Grady. Where's Bobby sitting at? Bobby, come over here, brother. Give him a round of applause also. Bobby! Woo. No, I'll be honest with you. You don't look like him. I tell you, that's right. Come on over here, brother. I need you to help my brother out. I don't even know who I'm talking about now. Which one are you?
I'm Wayne.
You're Wayne. Have you ever wanted to be Bobby?
No, sir.
All right. I'll ask him about it. Wayne, step on over here. Bobby, have you? Yeah, there you go. Put your head down beside of mine. It's about the same, isn't it? Give him some applause there. There you go. Have you ever wanted to be one of him?
Not recently.
Well, the reason I called both of you up here tonight is because I didn't think neither one of you would want to be together. But as we talked about in the early part of the show, we talked about how important it is to work together. And especially if you got opposite folks, how important it is opposite folks work together. So I think we got some good opposite folks. Do you feel a little opposite than him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you feel opposite from him?
Very much.
Okay, try this. I believe that's that mule that we're shaking off and stomping it. That's right. Which one are you again?
Bobby.
You're sure?
Not really.
That's Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne, try this. Oh, he's got it. Yeah.
My snorter's not right.
Your snorter's not right. Well, whatever it was that fell out, that was good. All right. Step on the other side of him there. Come on over this way. Now, I've got a little fella who said tonight he could tell you exactly what teamwork was all about, because he didn't know if Leon the Caveman really did much while ago, although Ann that helped the Caveman out did a good job. Give Ann another round of applause there. Woo! This fella, if you ever get to hear any of the radio shows that I do, will often hear this as one of my partners on the radio. He goes by the name of Deacon Earl. That's right. And when you see this fella, some of you will recognize him as maybe some of the deacons you've seen before. I'll just leave it at that. That's right. With a round of applause and a hoot and a holler, please help me welcome Deacon Earl. Here we go, Deacon. Stand up. Stand up.
On the curtain.
All right, okay. There we go.
Yep. Oh, move. All right. You're hurting my leg.
All right, all right.
Y'all look like...
They look kind of slow.
Yes.
Which one are you? Huh? Dwayne? He looks kind of dumb.
All right, no, listen, now be nice now. Wayne.
Wayne.
Wayne. That's right.
Wang, 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 wang.
Yeah, that's right.
Which one are you?
Wayne.
Huh? Have we got 2 Waynes?
There's only one Wayne. Who you're Bobby?
Yeah, he's lying, isn't he? All right.
He's just telling a little fib there.
Little fib, that's right. We're going to see how he does with this little fib, all right?
What exactly are you going to do tonight, Deacon Earl?
We're going to tell a little story here tonight. We're going to see how good you do, Wayne and Wayne. Wayne, get that microphone off the stand right over there. You will. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell this is a slow bunch. All right, now listen. All right, cut it on and get a little check.
Check.
That's good enough.
What are you going to do tonight?
Well, we're going to prove teamwork.
With these two right here.
Wayne and Wayne.
All right. And how are you going to do that tonight?
We're going to tell a little story. That's right. All y'all got to do is repeat what I say. Wayne, can you handle that?
Yes, sir.
Wayne?
Bobby.
The old one don't know who he is, does he? All right, let's... Hold the microphone up there between the two of you there. And now you're going to repeat what I say, and you're going to say it at the same time. Got it, Wayne?
Yes, sir.
Got it, whoever you are?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. I'm ready to go lay down. What? Are you ready?
Yeah, just go ahead. All right.
Once upon a time,
Once upon a time.
old Wayne, pick it up a little bit, all right? Once upon a time,
Once upon a time,
there were 3 little snakes,
there were 3 little snakes,
and they were hissing in the pit.
and they were hissing in the pit.
Be careful, it gets tougher than that. It wasn't long
It wasn't long
before the mother snake came home.
before the mother snake came home.
Mother! Mother! Mother!
Father.
Not Bobby, mother! That old one's got to go. No, he's fine. Killing you is killing me. It wasn't long
It wasn't long
before the mother snake came home.
before the mother snake came home.
She said, what are you little snakes doing?
Why
So what are little snakes doing?
They said, we're hissing in our pit.
We are hissing in our pit.
She said, why don't you go to somebody else's pit and hiss in it?
Say what?
Say what?
That old one ain't quite as cocky now, is he? All right. So the 3 little snakes
So the
The
3
3
little
little snakes
went to Mrs. Potts's pit,
went to Mrs. Potts's pit
started hissing in it.
and started hissing in it.
Won't long before Miss Potts came home.
weren't long before Miss Potts came home.
She said, what are you little snakes doing?
What are you little snakes doing?
They said, we're hissing in your pit. She said, why don't you go to your own pit and hiss in it? Try that one, Bobby.
That's too much.
Slowed him down, didn't I? All right. Try this, Wayne. So the 3 little snakes
So the 3 little snakes
went to Mrs. Potts's pit,
went to Mrs. Potts's pit,
started hissing in it.
started hissing in it.
One long
Won't long
before Miss Potts came home.
before Miss Potts came home.
She said, what are you little snakes doing?
What are you little snakes doing?
They said, we're hissing in your pit.
We're hissing in your pit.
Bobby, this one's yours. She said, why don't you go to your own pit and hiss in it?
Why don't you go to your pit and hiss in it?
Y'all can clap for him. It's all right. All right. Yeah. We almost had him. All right. So the three little snakes.
So the three little snakes.
Yeah, anytime, Bobby, just join right in, all right?
All right, I'll join in.
So the three little snakes
So the three little snakes
went back home,
Went back home,
started hissing their own pit.
started hissing in their own pit.
Mother snake came there.
Mother snake came.
Mother! Not mama, mother! Look at me, Bobby! Mother!
Mother.
Oh, Wayne's looking at me like I'm really real.
No, I'm looking at how much it looks like Mama.
Did you get that?
What? Yeah, what?
He said I was looking at how much you look like Bobby. All right, let's try this, Bobby. Do your eyebrow. No, look at them, Bobby. Look out there. He does act like me, don't he?
Yeah.
All right. So the three little snakes
So the three little snakes
went back home,
went back home,
hissing in their own pit.
hissing in their own pit.
Mother snake came back.
Mother snake came back.
She said, what are you little snakes doing?
Said, what are you little snakes doing?
They said, we're hissing in our pit.
We're hissing in our pit.
She said, I thought I told you to go somewhere else's pit and hiss in it.
I thought I told you to go to someone else's pit and hiss in it.
Yeah! Wayne, he's outdoing you.
Yeah.
This last one will get him. Get ready. They said we did.
They said we did. Come on there.
Oh, do I join in here?
You know, Bobby's the biggest dummy I've seen up here. All right, listen. Pull his string, would you? All right. Watch where you stick your hand, though. All right, stop it. They said we did.
They said we did.
We went to Mrs. Potts's pit and hissed in it.
We went to Mrs. Potts's pit and hissed in it.
And the mother snake said,
And the mother snake said,
Mrs. Potts's pit,
Mrs. Potts's pit,
I didn't know
I didn't know.
Miss Pot had a pit to hiss in.
And this Mrs.
Had a pit to hiss in.
Give them some applause. They did a good job. Thank you, Wade. Thank you, Bobby. That's it. All right. How about one more round of applause for Bobby and Wayne? Woo! Oh, my goodness. Well, I tell you what, folks, if you had a good time tonight, let me hear a big woo! Mama, get ready. I'm getting ready to come home in a few minutes. I tell you, we have one more thing that I want to share with you before I go tonight. Outside of the Hissin in the Pit and Jerry Clower and all the other characters that I bring along with me, I'd have to say that quite often, in fact, we put this on one of the tapes in the back. And by the way, this is a live DVD we're doing here tonight. And if you'd like to sign up for one of them, when you leave here this evening, you'll have your own copy of tonight's presentation. As we conclude tonight, again, to kind of bring things full swing, I'd like to close out with something very important. Most of you remember from September the 11th, 3 gentlemen that raised a flag. This is the picture that went around the world. And these gentlemen that raised these flags, most of you might not realize this, but the rubble that they were standing on was over 3,000 degrees. But they still wanted to raise that flag to let you know we were still standing. You know what they were telling us? Shake it off and stomp it. Shake it off and stomp it. One flag you didn't hear very much about was one that was called the old ragged flag. And that was this one that a gentleman put up on a flagpole that had fallen, actually been blown out of one of the buildings. It was ragged and torn, but you know what he was saying? He said, we might feel that same way after September the 11th, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to shake it off and stomp it. Shake it off and stomp it. So to conclude my program tonight, I want to share something with you that was written actually 30 years ago, and I've been presenting it in my programs for almost 20 years now. It's called The Old Ragged Flag. I was walking through a southern town that had a county courthouse square, and on a park bench I saw an old man was sitting there. I laughed and said, your old courthouse is kind of run down, and he smiled back at me and said, no, it'll do for our little town. I said, well, your flagpole is leaning a bit, and that sure is a dingy, ragged old flag you got hanging on it. He said, have a seat, and I sat down. He said, is this your first time in our little town? I said, I think it is. He said, well, son, I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag. You see, son, that flag there was with Washington as he crossed the Delaware. And he got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key set up watching and writing, oh, say, can you see? He got a little rip in it in New Orleans as Packingham and Jackson were both tugging at its seams. It almost fell at the Alamo there beside the Texas flag, but she waved on, though. He got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville. He got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee and Beauregard and Bragg, and that south wind blew mighty hard on that dingy, ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she took a bad hit from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. My goodness, son, she hung limp and low by the time that one was through. She was in Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Korea, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Vietnam. She went anywhere she was sent by her Uncle Sam. The Native American Indians, the blacks, the yellows, the whites, they all shed red blood for the stars and stripes. And now right here in her own good land, she's been abused, she's been burned, dishonored, denied, refused. And the very government for which she stands has been scandalized throughout the land. And as you said, she's getting dingy and threadbare and wearing kind of thin. But you know something, son? I believe she's in good shape for the shape she's in. Because you see, she's been through the fire before, and I believe deep down inside that she can take a whole lot more. So let me explain what we do each day. We raise her up slowly every single morning, and we bring her down slowly every single night. We never let her touch the ground, and we do the very best we can to fold her up just right. And as the old man leaned back on the bench, a tear came to his eye, but a smile came to his face. This is what he had to say. On second thought, son, I guess I do like to brag, because we're mighty proud of that ragged old flag. Thank you. God bless you, and good night, everybody.